I said he's generated, what? Now he's charged up. See, you better get your flow, you better bar up. He's shutting down everybody with a kin. He doesn't care, cause you know that energy's about to rise in the air.
Hey everybody, how you doing, man? My name is Danny.
And I'm out there.
And we are
the DNA Show.
Man, we got a special guest tonight, you know, one of my real close friends and stuff like that in this industry, man. And it's gonna be a real dope show, man. So Etcetera, man, can't wait to put him up here, man, and everyone to come and watch him, bro.
That's
it's
cool.
Gonna be crazy.
Yep, but I just want to first say Christos Anesti, if you know what to say after that.
Go ahead, cue me.
Okay, Alithos Anesti.
Alithos Anesti.
We practice that a lot.
Well, you know what? Sometimes you just juggle it, throw it, swing it, hit it.
But that's,
gone.
That's okay. But in the meantime, what we want to do and talk about real quick is Eddie Rock Rivera premiered his video, his animated video by Dion's Cartoons called "Hear Your Voice," and we were just featuring Energetic himself.
Exactly. That's why I'm rocking this hat right here. You know,
Star Hansen and Nicole Pena too.
Shout out to Hansen and Davis.
Yes, please. Hello, Star. How are you?
Much love, brother.
Okay, great. And just before we get into anything, we just want to play a little clip of the video. So here it is.
It was hard nights, sitting alone, not hearing you, and one slow, just saying I gotta get stacked, screaming down, I wanna get her back. But the Legos, how the heck up, moments up though, wishing I love you, how it upload, sitting on Instagram with the upload. Necesito ese tinte, I wanna hear it, I wanna hear your voice.
Okay, Pops, you know what? Congratulations about hitting 15K in 2 days.
Oh my God, yes. That is
God, dog it, man. I do something, he does something. He kills something, he did. Oh, man.
But that's good. Keep it in the family.
But shout out to the Father and Son album coming real soon.
And please go check it out when you can on YouTube, okay?
But the 29th, I think it's coming out, that record. Yeah, let it Hear Your Voice is coming out the 29th of this month. So shout out to Pops, man. Congratulations, you know.
We love you.
We love you, Pops.
Okay, so just so you know, as you have been planning, we are he's in the studio with us right now.
Oh, really?
His name is Sean McLean, and you know him best as Etcetera. He's the multi-award winning hip-hop artist.
Keep going.
Writer.
Yeah.
He doesn't say actor, but I say actor.
Well, keep going.
Producer.
Okay.
What else we got? There's a whole, I mean, he's a humanitarian.
I'm letting you go off right now.
He does a little bit of everything. He's a really great guy. And after this commercial break, we're going to be in the studio here with Etcetera. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
I might be one of these monsters. Every time I be up in these streets, I see monsters. Every time I cruise around in my V's, I see monsters. Every time I fall asleep but I dream, I see monsters. I'm trying to be careful. I might be one of these monsters. Nights and my nights like Sports Center. All I see is them replays now. All in us. I don't give a damn what they have to say. Cause it don't. A crook move. Up late nights trying to make something happen. You could take a cut, but I ain't go with fractions. I want the whole enchilada. What you thought? I was writing all this lava for nada. You remember? When they wouldn't give me the time of day. Now my cheddar is better. We upgraded the Monterey. Andale, arriba. Back when the hottest rapper was singing Follow the Leader. He was on that Russell and Joe, Diddy and Low, jacking scenes out of Hustle and Flow.
Rise in the air, cut it down, take the break, get it, hit the power plant. If you acting like you getting dollars, you did not advance. Sick and tired of cats kinda frontin' on them fake cars, frontin' on them fake rock, living in them rock star pop stars. Everybody tryna get clocks off, everybody thinking that they tough, but they're dead soft. Sick and tired of talking, sick and tired of hearing. What is with the youth and with the legends, what comparing? I said he's generated, what? Now he's charged up. See, you better get your flow, you better bar up. He's shutting down everybody with a kin, he doesn't care, cause you know the energy's about to rise in the air. So he's generated, now he's charged charged up.
Drum roll,
And
please. And the drum roll, please.
And you say New York City.
Oh my God, really?
And you say New York City.
What's up?
I'm here with the team of Etcetera and Energetic right now. Double E. Oh, that's so cool.
That's right. What's cooking, Long Island?
So anyway, before
Yes.
we start getting into any of the singing and rapping and all that stuff, I want to first talk about this, right? K. Marie.
The K. Marie Project. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
K.
my
Marie
daughter's
Project.
clothing project. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
she started very young, didn't she?
Yeah, she started at 17. Just to introduce myself, I am Etcetera. Let me pull the mic down so you can see my beautiful face. I'm gonna take off my shades in a little while because I have beautiful eyes. But I'll just let you know. My daughter has a project called K. Marie Project. It's a clothing line. It's I call it a luxurious loungewear clothing line. She started off with T-shirts and hoodies. Then it became more. It became denim, custom denim jackets.
Wow.
It became, shorts and jeans. Now she has a new line called Do You Boo Limited.
Oh, wow.
The reason why it transformed, she started off in one store called The Spot in Brooklyn. City Line used to be Albee Square Mall for those. She sold out the first week. CBS,
wow.
yeah, she's on CBS.
Yeah. CBS, I saw
They
that.
named
That was-
her,
that was dope.
20 under 20 most successful clothing designers. Wow. And then she went from that store. With the success of that store, a big shout out to The Spot because, the team at The Spot is amazing. She went over and she opened a new spot in New Jersey.
Oh, wow.
At the
What part of New
American,
Jersey?
Rutherford, at
Oh,
the
nice.
American Dream Mall.
Okay.
Oh, man.
The store's
Shout
called
that
Designers
out.
Market. She had a whole big premiere. I'm so proud of her. Her
I know, I
line
can
glows in the
imagine.
dark. She has some great models. She had the radio stations out there. She had the actors. Between that and the store, now she's looking into a store in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
So,
My God.
I'm looking forward to the new line dropping. I'm looking forward to relaunching. She has the short line. The denim
Mm.
line is out of control. It's a custom denim, and also her shorts are been collaborated with Swarovski crystals. So all her
I love
buttons on her
Swarovski
shorts
crystals.
are Swarovski crystals, and her jeans.
Oh, no.
So
So they like all lined up with the.
Well, it's all her buttons.
Ah,
So the
really?
buttons are
Oh, I
lined
love
up
that
with
stuff. I
Swarovski
love it.
crystals. So they made the custom made buttons are Swarovski crystals. So
Oh, cool.
I'm really proud of her, and she's doing.
And she's only, what, 20 now?
She just turned 20. Yeah, so she's been doing it for 3 years, and she's sold out
Good for
each
her.
and every time. And she just she loves it. She loves the people,
Mm-hmm.
and she just wants to be the best she can be. And I said, listen, baby. If you like it, I love it. I'm gonna support you no matter what, good, bad, and indifferent.
You're a
Well,
good
the father's one of the strongest entrepreneurs that I know. So, it
I
had to
know.
come from, you know what I'm saying? Like, when he showed me that, I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah.
I know, it's
Not
like-
far from the tree, yeah, okay.
We gotta do it. We gotta do it.
Nah, I know you.
Gotta do it.
I know
Listen,
you, man.
I love it. I love both of them. My son is actually her model.
Wow.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
one of the models.
David, right?
Yeah, David. He's one
Shout
of
out
the.
to David.
Well, his handle is Drizzy Certified.
Drizzy certified.
Wait, where did he get that name from?
Certified. I have no idea.
Drizzy Certified.
Yes, I have no idea
Oh,
why he's
man.
it, but it's Drizzy Certified on Instagram.
That's actually a cool name.
Yeah, it
That's what
is.
I said. I said, wow. So I said, Rocket. They used to call him Little Etcetera. He said, nah, I want to have my own title. I want to be who I am. Matter of fact, my man Pop called them Little Etcetera. And we, yo, big out. Big
Okay,
shout,
you know
big
what?
Shout out to the Loud
That's what- no,
Poets.
wait.
No. I understand his pain.
Here we go.
Because wherever I used to go before I got the name Energetic was, yo, Little Rock. Yo, man, what up, Little Rock? Eric.
Yo, you Lil Rock?
Yo, Little Rock. Yo, Keith. Yo, Little Rock. Oh, yo,
Right.
Little Rock.
But
Nah,
that's what
man.
you're supposed to be.
Nah, man. I
You're
got to get
supposed
my
to be
own
Lil.
identity.
Everybody else got Lil Liz, Lil that, Lil Liz,
No.
Lil Tugboat. I mean,
No, that was painful.
Yeah.
No, so I had to
I'm
get my own identity. I'm like, nah, man.
nah,
Energetic.
He got his own
Oh,
identity, but he still likes the stuff I
That's a
have.
dope name, though.
Yeah, but he's doing
dope name.
right. He modeled. He didn't want to.
And how
He
old
said
is
he's going to
David?
do it for. He's 14.
14.
He didn't want to do it, but then he said, "I'll do anything for my sister." So
That was nice.
he
That's
and he
beautiful to
became
hear.
one
I
of
love
the.
that. I
you
love
know,
that.
big shout out to.
Do you think he's gonna
models out
become a rapper like you?
there. No, he doesn't. He doesn't want to rap.
He has no interest in that. Right?
No, what he wants to do is he wants to do the marketing and the gaming like I do.
In behind the scenes,
Yeah,
right?
he wants to. Yeah, he wants to create the hype.
Yeah. Creating is just
cool.
as good.
That's really
Yeah.
dope. And he's got a cool tag for it too.
Well, he's certified.
Yeah, he's got a.
Yeah, that's
He's Drizzy.
He's Drizzy. He's
Drizzy.
Drizzy, and he's certified.
He's certified.
Sort of like my Plex.
Oh my
Cheap plug, cheap plug, cheap plug. Now I'm just fucking.
This man right here, man. That was the
I'm just
Weren't we
joking.
saving that?
What happened?
Spoiler alert. Weren't we just saving that?
No, I'm not talking anymore. Okay, so
I'm just bugging. I'm bugging.
Man, no, this is great.
This
This is great TV. I love
I have
it.
a long history in Jetic, so you know.
No, this is my family
I
right
know,
here,
you
man.
know, I should not
When we
even,
first,
I should not even be here.
listen,
you are,
man,
because you're the facilitator. You're like the referee.
I'm the
Well,
I'm the
you
moderator.
changed-
Bring us back on track.
Yo,
Yes.
listen. The best part was when I first met him. We were on The Right to Live. I think it was in Manhattan.
The movie.
The movie
Yes,
set.
yes.
And you were like, yo, I spit. And I started spitting in front of you. And you were like, what? Oh, hell, I'm not going to get disrespected by this dude. Hold up. And don't think I didn't hear don't think I didn't hear that verse too, brother, on the satellite. A little bit of
What?
verse on the
You know what?
satellite.
No matter what you do in this game, no matter how you do, I started off as a ghostwriter and I started off as a rapper.
Okay.
A lot of people tell me, oh, you're no longer a rapper, you're a recording artist. But don't get it twisted.
Right.
I will body many of artists.
Believe me, he will go
rappers.
back into his bag.
Yes. That
He has showed me.
So
Okay?
don't get it wrong.
I was like,
Don't let this pop stuff fool
I
you.
was like, whoa. He took it
Right.
right back to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Basis one right on me.
Crown Heights. That's where I'm from. Crown Heights.
Yeah,
Crown
he took it.
Heights,
He took it
Brooklyn.
right back there. I was like, yeah, all right, finally.
Metaphors and everything.
Bro, I had to listen to when the Right to Live came. We had to listen to these people, and I'm cool with all of them, but some of these rappers, and they just didn't have it. So then when I spit against you, and you came back, I was like, oh shit, okay.
Well, you know,
we
I
got
listen,
one. We got one.
You know, I think
We got one real one.
I think the late great Kobe Bryant said it. You know, you be quiet, but you shake the tree and a mamba comes out.
Ooh, the
I
snake.
like that. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that.
Shout out to Kobe.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Big
talks
shout
about
out to
Kobe all the time.
All the time. Big Kobe.
Well, Kobe
Bryant.
showed you basically the intensity,
Yeah, you
and
shake the tree and the mamba comes out.
you got to remember too, he's playing against Michael, man, and he even showed Michael, like even in Michael's prime, I could still go with the best of them. So you got to give Kobe his props.
That's where I came from, and not to interrupt you, but I came from that. I came from artists that really stood out on the street and was rapping. There was really no like, oh, you got this, you got that. It was like, let's see what you got right here. And it's some of the dopest MCs that you call like legends that were outside that I had to rhyme in front of, like Talib Kweli. I had to rhyme in front of Most Def.
Oh, wow.
You know, I had to be out there with Cellar Dwellers. I had to be out there with, with some of the hottest, like Gage. You know, these artists are like spitters, Maestro from Canada. And I wasn't gonna get embarrassed. Let me just tell you something. I was gonna be embarrassed. I was gonna embarrass somebody, but I was gonna be embarrassed. So they showed me that respect, and I think that's where I think a lot of my inspiration comes from, because those are my idols that showed me respect.
Respect, right.
So I feel that there's nothing they can't do.
That's what I miss, though, man. I miss the culture. When we used to go outside, man, we used to just battle. We used to freestyle and just get our skills better. It's not like how nowadays where it's like, okay, let me read through a phone or something like that. It was like literally you were on war. Like right when you came to a certain place and homeboy was like spitting his rhyme and then he threw something right at you, you had to click it in a second, man. That's the years I miss. I don't. This
I
era
had
is
no choice.
That's what I'm saying.
I had no choice.
You would be sitting out there and be like, yo, I heard you could spit. And then you would have to spit. And then all of a sudden some other dude would come and challenge you. Then you would have to take him out. And then his crew would come and then you had to take them out. It was a freaking whole mess back in the day. But I miss those days.
I know.
Yeah.
I miss
hear that.
those days.
It was my elders, but you had to be respectful, and then I had to show them.
You were no one to play with.
I can hang. I can hang.
You were no one to play with.
Now, don't get me wrong. I got roasted a couple of nights, but it was far and few in between. Because
I'm not going to say anything.
some of them dudes they still crazy to this day, and I'm just like,
that's true.
Bro, don't even feel bad, man. There was people that came out of the freaking woodworks that, like, when I first started, just, you would be like, what?
Yeah.
Just
Well,
crazy lines, and then it would flip something, and it would take. That's the days I miss, though, because now you can definitely see a person's pattern right off the bat.
Right.
Years ago, you couldn't, because you didn't know what he was gonna throw.
Right.
Nowadays, it's just like, okay, you know what he's gonna do.
Right.
That's it.
But, you know, Yes, listen.
Nah, I don't see.
Okay,
it.
with that said,
I'm sorry. There you go.
you know what? Because
Redirect this.
I'm trying.
No, this is hip hop 101. What you doing?
Nah, go ahead. You. This is. I'm here. Let me cross my hands and.
Yeah, you know what? You too. You both cross your hands.
Now
but
this
I'm
is
asking a
hip hop
question here.
101, man. All right, go ahead, girl.
No, because I wanted to talk about Halo Aid,
Halo Aid.
right?
Halo.
Yeah, that was Halo Aid was a concert that was put together.
Yeah, who formed that?
By
Who?
Victim Voices.
Right.
Also, I was brought into it by my former PR, Ilse Who.
Okay.
She the single that's out now called "By Your Side" featuring
I know, I love
R&B
that
legend
song.
Trisha Covington.
Amazing song.
Yeah.
She, the song actually transcended. I'm gonna use my SAT words now.
Go
The
ahead.
song actually transcended. It started off, as a pop record. I thought it would be
Right.
hip hop, but it didn't capture the hip hop market fully. So I went from pop to top 40 to now to gospel, and still dangling
Right.
in the hip hop area. But the song is "By Your Side," and it has a lot of different. The chorus actually embodies a lot what the whole concept is about.
Right.
So what happened with the song is it's about no matter what. Someone has to be by your side. You
right.
can't do it alone, and if you have someone by your side at all given time, they know you there and they know you're there,
Right.
you can accomplish anything. So with that being said, it became more of an inspirational project.
Right.
And when I
That's
started
hard.
doing interviews, My Minx is one of the DJs on Mix.
Shout out
Mix
to
Live
my
Radio.
Minx.
Ah, we
Much
love
love
her.
to
Right.
you, girl.
She told me that that song helped her through her relationship.
Right.
And what she said that, then I started looking at some of the responses to the record, and it was like it came out like mid of COVID. They started saying, it did. It's like
Yeah.
it started making me feel like I got that vibe back, like I was back in the '90s, because it has a '90s feel.
It
That's
does,
what I was gonna
because,
say. It was
yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
like what it reminded me a lot too of Mary J. Blige and Ludacris kind of sound.
Mary J.
Run-
Well, okay,
Run
I
away,
thought about
girl.
Method Man.
No,
No,
with
okay.
Ludacris.
Okay,
We're running away, girl. Like something like that, because it was kind of like that kind of vibe. So it was kind of like that kind of like.
Well, I wanted
this
to
is
give it-
this teaching.
I wanted
it's
to
a
give it
teaching
a
kind of vibe. I love
old
it.
method, not method. Excuse me. I wanted to give it a '90s vibe because that's the era that I thought, for at least for me, that I thought gave me the most inspiration.
Yeah. I see
I mean,
that.
I get inspiration from all, but that's where birthed Etcetera.
Yeah.
Like in that mid to late '90s, So I thought that was like
Best era.
the
It's the best
the
era,
turning
man.
point for
Yeah, it
me.
was.
So when the producer, his name is Thane Brown, is my friend Thane. That's his producer's name, my friend Thane, even though he's my friend Thane. When he came with it, I was like, this is it. He brought me like a whole bunch of beats. He said, listen to this, but that stood out the most because it resonated. And then I sent it over to Will and Trisha.
Okay.
And then Trisha's daughter, she wrote the hook. I write, but I said, you know what? And for at that time, 17-year-old to write a record that's like 10 years her senior,
Yeah.
the sound that way, and Trisha executed it
Oh, wow.
beautifully.
Wait, her
Yeah.
daughter wrote it?
Her daughter,
Yeah,
she's
her
17, wrote that hook.
Oh, that hook is. When I
That
heard
hook
that
is
hook, I was like, "That's out of here." But I'm gonna be real with you. I was like, "That's Etcetera's hook." Before you told me that, I was like, "That's Etcetera," because
Actually-
my favorite thing too is I don't want to get off, but characters. When I first heard characters,
That's the first album.
yeah, your first album,
Yeah.
and I got it from you.
Well, this the second album. I just say it like that. I don't
First
even know.
sec- yeah, but
When
I'm
you
saying
switch
like,
labels, it becomes their first album.
nah, but it was one of my favorite because it was so versatile.
Well, that's where the whole Halo came from. I don't want to. I gotta stay on point now.
Yeah, no,
You're
I know.
taking me over.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
gonna stay on
taking
point.
it over.
I'm not trying to take it over.
no,
I'm
no.
just being honest
Trying
with
to-
him.
No, it was Halo. Halo came about because of that. Halo
of that,
came
right?
about, yeah, and that was about domestic violence,
Right.
Women being involved in domestic violence relationships, and it came in with Launch Global was a streaming company, and
Okay.
they put their heads together and came up and they asked me, and I was like, asked me, and I said, yes. Yeah, I got to get it right. I got to, I'm still trying to be a political figure. That's,
God. I
but they
understand.
asked
I
me. It's
understand.
not acts. It's
I
asked
know.
me. And I
But-
said,
Oh
of course.
God, I hear the same exact
Yeah.
thing as you. So I don't.
I
even,
correct him all
I'm
the
not even
time,
going
so-
even there, people.
I do. I correct him all the time.
Yeah, ask. I'm like, oh
No, you-
God.
No.
saying it wrong.
You can't say it with the.
No,
like-
it's no. Okay, with that said,
Well, Halo was about domestic violence and actually did incredibly well. I brought out Billions,
Right,
which is on
right.
Way Up. I brought out my man Jay Marv.
That was hot.
He did the songs with me. We ran through a whole medley. I had the most streamed segment,
Nice.
even though I brought my man Father Goose out there. He's a family music artist. He was formerly of Playhouse Disney. And, we killed it. Like, I have to say that. I don't usually say killed, but
No, you definitely did.
Yeah.
You definitely, I watched it. You definitely did.
It was tight.
You definitely did.
It's on YouTube now. It was streamed live for a long period of time, and they were very happy with the product.
okay, cool.
I don't know the overall if they was happy, but I know with us, they were happy.
cool. I'm happy.
All right, go ahead.
I'm happy, but I want to go to a commercial break.
Well, all right.
We'll be right back.
No glasses, etc.
Commercial.
Excuse me.
I might be one of these monsters. Every time I be up in these streets, I see monsters. Every time I cruise around in my V's, I see monsters. Every time I fall asleep but I dream, I see monsters. I'm trying to be careful. I might be one of these monsters.
Nights, not my nights like Sports Center. All I see is them replays now. All in a see. I don't give a damn what they have to say. Cause it don't a crook move. Up late nights trying to make something happen. You could take a cut, but I ain't go with fractions. I want the whole enchilada. What you thought? I was writing all this lava for nada. You remember? When they wouldn't give me the time of day. Now my cheddar is better. We upgraded the Monterey. Andale, arriba, arriba. Back when the hottest rapper was singing Follow the Leader. He was on that Russell and Joe, Diddy and Low. Jacking scenes out of Hustle and Flow.
Now I got to let her know, Daddy ain't never gonna leave. You know I want you, girl, for all eternity. Now I got that money, that don't give me black and why they tryna be playing the niggas inside the girls? We black. Been outside that tip the thing, guy, yeah. I said he's generated, but now he's charged up. So you better get your flow, you better bar up. He's shutting down everybody with again, he doesn't care. Cause you know that energy's about to rise in the air. So shake it for the money, shake it for the money, shake it for the money.
And we're back.
Straight.
Sit up straight, both of you. Okay, so next I want to start talking about your movie career because you've been involved in many aspects of that.
Yeah.
Considering Hollywood Laundromat is obviously the latest one.
Hollywood Laundromat, yeah.
Right.
Hollywood Laundromat is on his way out. They just started the promotion for it now. Michael Bagat, he's gonna kill me because I probably got his last name wrong, but he's one of the best directors out of Los Angeles right now. It's about the life of an individual, or the life of an individual that works in a laundromat. It's just an overnight and all the things that happen in Los Angeles.
Are you kidding?
From anything from murder to XXXX to
Really?
It's just Los Angeles at night from the eyes of a person that works in a laundromat.
That is actually a really cool concept.
And if you were in Los Angeles, you'll know that Los Angeles is a whole episode at night by itself.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yes. And it's
Absolutely,
actually a great
right
movie.
next to,
It's a great movie.
right
Can't
next
you
to
say
the
that about New
Hollywood-
York though? Like you go into New York City and stuff, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Isn't that the same kind
Yeah,
of?
but it's Los Angeles is different.
Absolutely.
Los Angeles is 2.0.
Yeah,
Los Angeles is 2.0.
the way that everything's going right now, absolutely.
I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Los Angeles is 2.0, especially knowing that it's warm there all the time. So it's really not it's not a downtime because everybody could be out at all times of the night.
When did the production of that movie start? Did it start before or after COVID?
Don't hold me to that
Okay.
because when I got the movie, it was already
Like
at the end.
At the end.
So I was asked to add
this
music to the movie.
all right. Okay.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's one thing I love about it too is you know how to put a great soundtrack together.
Oh, I learned that. I learned from some of the greats. I watched Adam Silverstein, who did
Okay.
X-Men.
All right.
Okay.
And I watched him. I don't know him personally, but I pay attention to him very closely because being a music supervisor, you have to, me being a music supervisor and him being like a music supervisor / composer, it's theme related.
Right.
Similar how you do an album. It's theme related. So you have to really absorb yourself into the movie. I mean, I would have loved to done X-Men. Big shout out to Adam if he gets a chance to. But I would have loved to do X-Men. But he watching him and watching his videos and what he embodies, I want to do that with every movie. That's why when I did Paying Mr. Maggette,
Yeah.
I did the entire
Yeah,
movie
how do you
source
actually like?
music.
How do you feel about that? Like, okay, you watch the movie, you know the characters and stuff like that. What makes
can't
you,
believe you did that.
in that particular moment, like that particular, like you're putting in your head about, you're envisioning what type of song that you want to do for that movie? I mean, when does it hit you? Like, when does it like?
Well, when you do a movie soundtrack and you
Right.
do a movie source music, it's different between the source music and the score.
Right.
The score is the actual sounds like when you walk in, the do-do-do,
Yeah.
do-do-do. But the source music is actually the movie without the film, without the visuals,
Oh, okay.
right? So when I watched that film, Payment Spaghetti, I mean, I must know every aspect of that movie. I must have watched that movie like 100 billion times. And it's, what would you place yourself in the movie, and you
right?
place yourself as a viewer at the same time. But when you do the source music and the soundtrack, you have to zone in. Like you can't do anything else.
Right.
You can't do anything else. So
Yeah.
when you pick the songs, you think about what best fits those moments. Because what I feel when you do a soundtrack, it's everything is emotion.
Right.
So you have to make the audience, when they listen to that music, they have to feel what's going on in that movie. I pictured it from a person that can only hear. I pictured it from a person that can only see, so when I mean blind and deaf, right? You got to look at if somebody was blind, would they be able to know what's going on in the film?
Oh,
Right.
I love this guy.
So
Really
that's what you do. You picture in the film, you should picture somebody that can't hear. Will they know what's going on?
going on, right.
Right. So when I picked, most of the songs were picked originally from my album Character because they said it best fit. But then I said there were certain gaps in it. So I picked my man, Tony Williams, and it was featuring his cousin, Kanye West.
Okay.
Right. I picked Kaya Jones
wow.
from the Pussycat Dolls, which was she actually ended up on my single. Then I picked,
Is that the blonde?
Yeah, it's the blonde.
yes.
Yes. Okay. I
She was
remember.
dope.
No, I-
Yeah,
The
she
whole
was
record was
incredible. She
good.
was incredible. I actually picked a couple other people, Nina. I picked a lot of other songs that were, and I got a lot of submissions.
Right.
But the songs had to fit
They had to-
the
yeah.
moment.
I get that.
And I said, you know what? I said you have to fit this type of genre. And some did, some didn't. And the song actually ended up being considered for a Grammy. So
Yeah.
I was like, yo. And and everybody's like, oh, it's Kanye. I said, dude, I got some stuff on there too. But if I got to take a back seat, I'm going to take a back seat to Kanye West.
But you also,
And Tony Williams.
But you also did bare knuckle brawlers, right?
Yeah, Bare Knuckle Brawlers was that was a whole different vibe. That was a whole rock vibe.
What was that about?
Mixed martial arts.
Yeah.
It was about mixed martial arts. And, the director on that was incredible. And I had a producer that actually produced the lead song with me called Brawlers. His name is Morocco Phenomenon Turner.
What is it with all these names?
Well, he's a
name.
great producer.
Okay.
And that I
Bare
picked a
knuckle
lot
balls.
of different
I
rock
still got
artists.
Drizzy certified in my head. So, I'm not
That's a
saying
good
anything.
thing.
Yeah, that is just rolling in my head the whole time. Every time I look at you, I'm like, Drizzy.
Yeah, well,
Drizzy.
yes, and that he would love that if he hears this.
Shout out to David.
His head is gonna get. Drizzy.
Love you, Drizzy.
You better
Shout
you
out
know,
to Drizzy.
Listen,
Drizzy certified.
Judy.
Cause
But,
you're certified, youngin. All right, let's go.
Yeah, no, well, that whole soundtrack was incredible. Like that soundtrack, and and I just want to brand. You can't bring religion and everything, but I thank God even that was up for consideration too for a Grammy the following year, and it also
Being
the
Uncle
Brawler
Brawler is hard.
got it got considered for an Oscar.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
The song, but because it was the
Wow.
late submission, they didn't accept the song without the movie. And I understand it's just what it is,
Right,
but
yeah.
the Academy was so gracious to send me a letter and saying that we'll accept anything from you.
Right.
We just was impressed with that record, and I was like, oh my.
Oh, God.
So everybody's like, but they didn't even take it. They didn't take. I said,
That was what's his name's movie,
But
right?
the-
Homeboys.
yeah.
That was my homeboys.
Yeah, but the recording,
I
but
got a
not
lot
the
of love
recording,
for
but the
Homeboy.
Oscars actually, for them to send me a letter, they didn't have to.
Right. No, that was,
So
yeah.
I was just happy for that, and I got it framed on my wall.
I was just gonna say,
my
you-
rejection letter, but
He said my rejection letter.
my rejection letter is framed on the wall, but
God.
it's got the whole stamp with the
Yeah, but you
embossment of the Oscar on it. I was like, oh my god,
I want to see that letter.
yeah, I got, oh my god, I was
I
happy.
want to see that letter.
No, what's crazy is though I remember you telling me about that because what's his name? I can't remember. What's the guy's name that did
What?
the Bare Knuckle Ballers?
Which one?
The director
I think it's oh god, he gonna kill me too. Joey,
Joey.
Joey, yeah,
Joey.
He
He was when I saw that and I saw it was doing great in there. I'm like, yeah, because I knew him for a long time.
Yeah, he did. That's a mutual relationship.
Yeah, so I always had love for him because
But he I approached him. He said, sure. I was like, oh, you got a movie? I need a movie. He was like, I got the perfect one for you. We're doing it right now. He
Yeah.
said, take it. And I was like, all right. He said, oh my God, you did
Really?
a great job. I was like, thank you. And that was it.
No,
And,
no,
you
Joey,
know,
he-
and he was even happy about the Oscar because he got a
How many you got?
no, I don't have any. Lord knows I want one, but I
You
don't
want?
have it. No.
he'll have one soon.
Now I want, but just for the
Talented
fact
man
that I
over
was
there.
able to.
But you were Grammy nominated.
Well, yeah, they the Oscar thing came about when they let me submit the Oscars, and I was like, wow. They let me submit it to the Oscar. I was like,
Even
oh,
just to be
wow.
nominated is
Well,
He
you know,
works
it is-
hard. This man works hard in his
I
craft.
wanted it to go. I wanted to go that far, but it's a lot of things that go on
it's
in
still
between.
an accomplishment. Right?
And
I mean,
just for me to be considered and
That's
on
what
a
I'm
note,
saying.
I was just happy.
Listen,
Even with the
not many
Grammys,
people,
just
not
for
many
me to
people
be.
have that under their belt.
Listen,
Right.
I got to, and I still have his hat. And when he finds this out, he's gonna kill me. But I have Charles's Grammy hat still.
Oh God.
Let me tell you something.
I have his hat
I'm
still.
just to be a part of those two organizations, the Recording Academy, the Grammys, and the Oscars.
I still have his.
It came a long way from this little African American kid from Crown Heights in a basement. That when I used to sit there. And they know what I'm talking about. And they know them dudes. They used to be like, yo, you making them popcorn records, that ain't gonna get you nowhere.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
Yeah.
Here I am.
But I still respect the guys because that actually brought me to where I was. That determination.
yeah, you know what?
And I love all of them dudes for it.
No offense, but that
Another-
is just like your song, "Hey You." It's because it's like all the people that knock you down, or the people that say that you're not going to make it, you're not going to be anything, you're going to be a failure or whatever, whatnot. That pushes him harder.
He had the best record though, and that's the record that when me and him did it together. Like he didn't know that I knew his words and I was studying it. It was yesterday.
Oh yeah. You know what it is, and I appreciate
Yeah.
that. And you know
Yeah.
what? That's why I appreciate this man.
Yeah.
Because he brings me back to why I do what I do and why I have to watch every word that I say
Yeah.
and why it has to mean something. It
That's
just
right.
can't be random stuff. Why did
No.
you say that? No, I had to say something that meant something. And believe me, there's a whole big world out here. Everybody thinks, you just got to be popping right here.
No.
It's a big world out there. And,
That's true.
what we don't know is you go platinum and multi-platinum and you don't even have to
Go crazy.
come anywhere
No.
near some of these states. But I put it like this: it's global,
Yeah.
and I thank God every day that I'm global.
I love him.
Yeah,
I love
thank
both
God
of
I'm
you.
every day I'm
What
global.
was dope about you, man, was Moth.
Moth. And Right to
I
Live?
always have
Oh,
an
my
issue
God.
saying that. But yo, shout out
was
to
yesterday.
Nancy.
Moth was my song yesterday that he's talking about. But
Really?
yeah, Nancy Vasquez. Yeah.
Nancy's my homegirl, freaking Michelle Francisco, man. I love
Yes.
y'all so much.
They're like the dynamic
Because
duo.
Right to Live, man, was the reason why I really started becoming the mega house that I am.
Oh, okay.
In politics and yeah, put it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I gotta,
Jesus.
I always gotta thank them and stuff like that every time I hear anything
Yeah,
they do
they
because
are-
they're the foundation.
They are.
They were the foundation of asking myself. They're the foundation of the Right to Live. Showed us how to do. They gave us our first chance, me and JR, to really go and do the whole soundtrack to
Yep.
the whole movie.
Yep.
So
Okay, cool.
big shout out to them.
did.
That's why I
They
met
did the
this
whole-
man.
they did the
That's
whole
why I met
soundtrack.
this man right here. I would have never met him.
They did their whole sound. They did the whole soundtrack.
Yeah,
How did you two guys meet?
That
On the
because
set.
of the Right to Live.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say.
Well, hold on.
Freestyle
Let me say
about it.
that. We have to honestly give respect due. I have to give a big shout out. The reason why that I even met them is because of a gentleman named John Thomas, JT.
John JT.
JT.
Bring it back.
Yeah,
Oh
JT.
yes. We were in, if I'm right, after we did that whole thing, you invited us to a show that you did, and the cat was there from Warner Brothers,
Yeah.
and Sony. Big man, homeboy from Sony was there.
Yeah.
So I remember that, and
That was
Mexican
Chris.
TV.
Yeah. I don't even remember.
Mexican TV.
I know.
Because they
he was
caught
there.
us. They caught us when me and JT were giving a big hug. And I'm like, what is this? They're like, Mexican TV. Come on. I was like, oh man. Oh, this guy talking too fast for me.
Okay.
The views that are said on the DNA show is. Let me stop. No. It was really
Are not
good.
expressly of the guest.
Nah, it's
Right?
all
Is that
right.
what
No,
you-
ain't nothing wrong with
It's
that.
all
I'm just
good.
trying to go back to the old times.
Nah, it's all good.
And
No,
it was
it is.
amazing.
It's
amazing.
amazing what people meet and how they meet. At least
Journey,
it was
man.
a PG. At least it was PG.
Yeah, well.
Some people that meet under other circumstances.
No, you're 100% right. But every time I kept meeting him, he kept going over and over and over and over. I'm like, damn, who is this guy?
Okay.
Like you would sit there and you would listen to. I would always listen to his advice because he was actually someone you can actually speak to.
Yeah.
Some of these other dudes, and you know what I'm talking about. This doesn't sound right, and this doesn't go here, and we can't talk about this and that. Nah, he was
No,
always real
You got to
with me.
keep it 100. Though.
You gotta keep it 100.
He was always real with me. Everybody else would just go around circles, and just confuse me and JR.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Big shout out to Jay. Big
Oh,
shout out
gosh,
to Jay.
yeah.
Miss you, Jay.
Sorry. I don't know why. It's just
So go ahead.
Don't
okay.
worry,
But
we
anyway,
edit that out. It's just us.
I don't. Well, we can't.
Can't edit it out. It's live.
Okay. So with that said, we're gonna come back for more with Etcetera and Energetic Show, and stay tuned.
Energetic show. This is DNA, baby.
DNA. Big shout out to Strong Island TV.
I might be one of these monsters. Every time I be up in these streets, I see monsters. Every time I cruise around in my V's, I see monsters. Every time I fall asleep but I dream, I see monsters. I'm trying to be careful. I might be one of these monsters.
Nights and my nights like Sports Center. All I see is them replays now. All in a see. I don't give a damn what they have to say. Cause it don't a crook move. Up late nights trying to make something happen. You could take a cut, but I ain't go with fractions. I want the whole enchilada. What you thought? I was writing all this lava for nada. You remember? When they wouldn't give me the time of day. Now my cheddar is better. We upgraded the Monterey. Andale, arriba, arriba. Back when the hottest rapper was singing Follow the Leader. We was on that Russell and Joe, Diddy and Low. Jacking scenes out of Hustle and Flow.
Now I got to let her know Daddy ain't never gonna leave. You know I want you, girl, for all eternity. Now I got that money, that don't give me black and on. Why they tryna be playing the niggas inside the girls? Been outside that keep the thing going, yeah. I said he's generated, but now he's charged up. So you better get your flow, you better bar up. He's shutting down everybody with again, he doesn't care. Cause you know that energy's about to rise in the air. Going shake it for the money, shake it for the money, shake it for the money.
If you're like me, you've tried a dozen of these bitter drinks that stay in your system for 1 hour, even though they promise you much more. Dino's Energy Drink, the light, crisp taste, so smooth and refreshing, loaded with vitamins and nutrients. Dino Energy Drink, imported from Italy, tastes fantastic and will give you the energy you need to get through your day. Dino's Energy Drink, let Italy show you what great taste is.
And we're back. So before we go into the next segment, if you don't mind, I just want to give it, say if anybody's, the K Marie Project is on www.thekmarieproject. The K, just the letter K, marieproject.com. If any, if they want to see what the product looks like. Yeah. If you want to visit the store, it's downtown Brooklyn, New York. It's also in Rutherford, New Jersey at Designers Market in New Jersey.
Nice.
And Miami's coming soon, and you can see it. She's going to do a premiere for the new line, the Do You Boo limited series, all black and white, in about 30 days.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I just want to get that on the table. Now
back
to our regular schedule.
Now back to the A.
The A of the okay.
In DNA.
Good, I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm so happy right now.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Okay. We already talked about By Your Side, which was really cool.
Yes.
Way Up with Billions.
Oh. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. First of all, Way Up, produced by my man Fran Am Corbett. One of the most dynamic songs. He pushed me to the limit with that song. Was bananas. I just have to say, was bananas. Like, we fought about that song a couple of times, but Way Up became one of the chart-topping songs that it actually did extremely well during COVID in the ending of it. In the beginning, it was a slow grind. I guess everybody had a slow grind, but we ended up, doing extremely well. We received maybe 4 plaques off that record. Yeah, Spotify plaque, a music streaming award plaque, gold plaque.
Nice.
Yeah, we
You worked hard.
There was a lot. I was rocking and rolling like I was doing my Obama. I was on my politics. I was on my politics, and I was really pushing a record that had to push through a lot of music that was coming out. But I wanted to make sure when I did the Power 105 show that really threw it over with Vindy in New York, and after that, it was a dual record that came out. It was that and Dance Like That. Excuse me, not Dance Like That. I'm sorry, Dance For Me, featuring Kaya Jones of the Pussycat Dolls.
Okay.
That was a incredible record. Let me just say it. Dance For Me by, and I appreciate Kaya so much for even doing the record. Right. Big shout out to my homegirl, Tara Jamel Jones.
Oh, okay.
She'd kill me for messing up her name, Tara Jamel Jones.
That's 3 times you did that.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to think faster than I'm speaking
that's okay.
because I don't want to forget anybody. But she
it's
actually
like going
did
up there for your Oscar speech, and you kind of like
you get because you're so excited. Like I do interviews. I'm just so I don't want to make them cookie cutter, so I try to say everything.
Yeah,
because
you want to get everything in an hour
because you never know when to be your last interview.
I hear that.
So so
we're gonna have you on again.
You do everything.
We're doing a sequel,
but that those 2 records came out dually, and they both got almost the exact same love. And I mean, we killed charts. We killed record sales. And I'm just so grateful that, and when we went to perform at the Grammys, we performed with Wyclef, we performed with Scarface, we was on their show. I was bodying it. I ain't gonna lie. I really put on my
I was watching you.
Yeah.
I was watching you.
Yeah.
Because he had it on live stream, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like...
LC, we was cooking, baby.
Oh, man.
We was cooking.
Cooking wasn't even the word.
We was cooking. I even had my man Pop live streaming in while we was rehearsing. And I was like, look, they got the whole stage for me. I felt very, very, very important. I felt like, you
guys go way back,
Nah, but I just did it, and then COVID hit.
It was
and
good.
I was like, oh.
Listen, but it was good to see you, man, because when I saw you up on that stage, if I'm correct.
I'm sorry, and Trisha Covington, she lives out in L.A., she got on the stage, and we did the By Your Side before it came out.
Yeah.
And that crowd
Really?
went.
If I'm right, it was at the.
Bananas.
What was it?
It was called at the Miracle Theater in Los Angeles during Grammy week.
Yeah.
Wyclef was so gracious with, when the booking agent, they were so gracious to say, yeah, we'll take that, dude. It's a nice, cute record. But then we also found out why the record was cute.
That record was insane.
Both of them.
But,
that record.
wait a minute. Since we are talking about stage
Okay.
and performances,
Okay.
I found a little clip of Energetic
Oh,
and
God.
Etcetera.
They're bringing it back.
Revolution.
Wait a minute.
Play it, Bobby.
Was this
Wait.
authorized by the label and the company?
Go ahead, Bobby. Play it.
Here we go.
You go ahead.
Hey yo, this ain't not even with a single hit. I'm just telling everybody, watch out. Cause it's about to be a critical assault. The gunshot ain't king. Put your body in a vault. My man's about to kill it, let him flow. Come on, E, man. Let them buddies know.
Oh, you know how this how rappers do it? They go, yo. I got a handful of rappers I ran through, sitting on my mantle and I handle with niggas' careers. So don't say what I can't do when I handle like ambles over open toe sandals and I vandal. Your rap books and them hooks need to be canceled, dismantled. You won't tear through here till the oh my.
Yo, cantaloupe over here and down this mantle. Beat your body with a cantaloupe, antelope and your animal. Acting like you people could go against us. Stop it, son. I'm about to vote it, throw it every time they think they throw it. About to go back. Put your body and leave it inside.
Yeah, a whole bunch of
Now I
words.
feel like I had to prove myself because
Yeah.
I'm sitting here. He first off, he got me in the first hit. Like when we did it, I told you in the Right to Live, he shocked me because he just went off on that. I'm like,
You put like mad words in there.
oh, I had to, and then you looked at me and said, oh.
Yeah, I was
You're,
like,
you're an
whoa.
angry individual.
So how long ago was that?
I was a minute ago. This is when Strong Island TV was just a
Just at the house.
you
Shout
know,
out to Bobby.
Yeah, big
Shout
shout out to Bobby.
It's the buzz, baby.
Now
The
Strong
buzz.
Island TV is a network. Before it was just like a little, it was like this big. Now it's like this big. And I'm
Now
just
it's
happy
like
to be here.
this.
Me and Franklin came today. You see Franklin? Franklin's here. Let me see Franklin.
Oh God.
Me and Franklin came out today.
This is crazy. I don't know, but with that said, also, I know I just had to throw that in there.
No, I love that clip. That was one of my favorite clips. The Revolution
hot.
one too. That me and him did.
Yeah,
it was
you
me
know
and him
what it
and JR in the Formula.
I wanted to
I
get-
just showed her that one.
Yeah, I
remember.
wanted-
I think you took a picture, and the picture was on. If I'm right, it was on. When you took that picture, remember? I think it was a Boost Mobile or something like that.
I don't remember, bro.
When you took that picture, remember it was on like Boost Mobile, and you told me like something like
I don't
that.
remember. I don't know. You gotta show it to me.
The
Listen,
picture from Revolution,
you know what I
when
mean?
you standing up on
You know-
stage
you
like
know-
this.
Got you.
Yes.
Actuality, I know it's from the show Revolution. Matter of
Yes.
fact,
Yes.
that
I'm not here.
picture is in the fold out when you buy the album Character. That picture's in the fold out.
That's yeah. When I saw that picture, I'm like, yeah.
That picture was fire, and I did. Yeah, we did body that.
Yeah.
That was in Long Island.
He
Big
said
shout out to
Brooklyn.
Long Island.
He said, wait, Brooklyn.
Big shout out to Long Island. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Decades
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah. I thought. Oh my. God.
I'm on Universal Music on these guys. Formula.
Yeah. We
Yeah, I couldn't
I'm
get
sorry.
that. No, it's okay because I couldn't get that clip
we had to bring that
from
back.
that stage one because it was so dark.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's
When you guys
because
performed-
I'm dark. I was.
No, it has no.
It looked
nothing
like
to do about that.
I did because I was like,
He
wow.
didn't, you couldn't even see him on the.
Shout out
on
to
the
Revolutions. I missed that venue, man. That was one of my favorite venues.
thing. Oh God, you put up Revolution and Jetic. He's like all.
Revolution was
all over the
crazy.
place. Oh my God, Formula.
Revolution was crazy.
That's another
Revolution
show.
was
We-
crazy.
I got questions.
Go ahead. That was
Okay.
it.
Ooh,
Just wanted to bring
yeah.
that back.
Well,
I'm sorry,
me and Pops were actually talking about this earlier
Go ahead.
because we were saying he's just like your father. You love the color yellow.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He loves yellow. He's like because I saw it on a you were performing somewhere and you had this whole yellow outfit going on.
Actually, we was performing at the Brooklyn Botanical Museum. I was performing with Father Goose. He has the song called "Why." It's a very political song.
You were the only one wearing yellow.
I know, and they was calling me,
Big Bird.
Big Bird,
Yeah,
Bananarama.
I like that.
That's cool. But I stood out. I had on, everything. I had the yellow off-white sneakers, the Air Force Ones, the ones, the Jordan ones, yellow off-whites. I had the yellow. I was yellowed out that day, and that's right. You could see me. I was I was popping that day. And
I know
plus,
you
the
were.
song was it had a lot of camera crews out there, and I didn't want them to mix me because, I'm dark.
Oh, here we go.
You're not
with
that
this.
dark. You know
I
what? You
know.
need to relax.
Here we
and
go
calm
with
down.
this.
And, sometimes, I be standing in, like, dark areas, and I keep my eyes open because it look like the train is coming.
Okay. What?
Nothing.
Okay. Okay. Now,
man.
I know you love the Avengers.
Yes.
Okay. See, I do my
Yes.
research.
Yes.
What?
So, if you could be one of the Avengers or a new Avenger, which one would it be?
A new adventure?
Yeah, like a new Avenger. Like, would you have? What kind of superpower would you have? Yeah. Okay. We'll get back to
Oh,
that.
no,
one.
no, no.
Go
I
ahead.
would tell you right now.
Okay, go ahead.
If I could be a new Avenger,
Yeah.
I would probably I would have my own name.
Not like
and-
Drizzy certified or anything like that.
No. I came up with a couple of names, but I don't want to say it because it might turn up somewhere. But I would have I would have something like
Okay.
a transportation power,
Oh, okay.
and I could fly through multiple universes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, like Doctor Strange.
Well, he sort
can
of
do that.
transport, yeah, something like that. But I wouldn't wear a cape because it get caught up and I get choked up. I wouldn't do that. But Doctor Strange, the movie is crazy. I love the crazy. Matter of fact, his movie comes out soon.
These
yeah.
are so much fun.
But
Okay.
I'll come up with a name before it's out because I'll give you the name.
Yeah, because my next question was, if you could time travel, where would you go? Anywhere in time, where would you go?
To the Ice Age.
Really?
Yeah. I want to see if dinosaurs really existed. And I want to see if
That's
that's what happened.
interesting. I like
I want to
that
see if
answer.
that is it. I want to
I
see if
actually like
dinosaurs
that
really
answer.
existed. Because for some reason, I know this sounds crazy, but when I'm driving through certain areas with mountains, I think those are dead dinosaurs. When you see the mountains, I think they're dead dinosaurs, and that's their carcasses.
What do you say,
and it
Pops?
just grows over.
Okay.
I kind of agree with him on that because there's just a lot of things that you
Here we
see.
go.
Yeah, I
This is
just
taking a total different
I
direction.
definitely do. I kind of agree.
Here we go
I don't
again.
care. No, I kind of agree with him that because they were that huge and that big. Why weren't they?
Oh,
the
you
size
know
of the
what?
mountains?
This is not
In the earth
archaeology.
and the
no,
mountains.
but I'm
101.
just saying. And nobody
makes a
ever
lot of
dug
sense.
through. I just thought those are like because over a span of time, things turn to rock, and So I've always thought that. Even when I'm driving through, I drove through Vegas. I drove through California.
but
I drove
agree with him
through.
on that.
I've seen
Especially
that, and I've seen these mountains, and I think they're deceased dinosaurs.
There's something.
No, I'm being serious with him.
Okay, so why don't you go get your little digging tools?
And I guarantee you, when you start looking at the mountains, you be like, because you think about it, how
You
big
know
they
what?
were.
Now you're gonna get me thinking every time I'm driving down the whatever road and I
Yeah.
see a mountain. I'm
Go
like,
upstate, you see these mountains. What do you think? And every time I see falling rocks, I get nervous because I think somebody waking up,
Yeah,
and I'll be like, I'm out.
yeah.
I'm out. Let's drive a little bit faster.
Well, you know
That's
what? There's
all she
places.
wrote.
There's places that haven't been observed yet inside the earth. So you don't know.
yeah, So go ahead. I'm sorry.
Especially in the water,
that's
man.
okay.
Like I'm always thinking about like megalodons or something like that coming
see.
up.
yeah, we got
you never know.
Megalodon.
You never know.
I don't know. And
I'm
we were
waiting
just
for-
watching that movie.
It's not even that megalodons, and I don't mean to get off topic, but I'm gonna
But
spit
you
like
are.
this. No, I'm just gonna say
Okay, go ahead.
they saying now that the fossils that they're finding is only 10,000 years instead of being 50,000 years old. So they just keep on saying less and less and less, and then the food that the megalodon used to eat actually still exists now. They actually found the whales, so there has to be something out there still, man. That's how
I
believe
agree
it.
because there's things under the ocean that I've seen come up, and I'm like, wait a minute. Somebody is procreating with something, and some of these animals look like animals in the past. So I would want to go back to at least that time before they said, the earth was wiped clean or whatever. I want to see what it really happened.
And welcome with my guest, Indiana Jones and Phil, what's his name?
Bill the science guy.
Phil the science guy.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in.
Hey,
All right, next question you got?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
My last question for you
Okay.
was, what is your best childhood memory?
That's kind of hard.
It is, right?
I had a lot of great
Good
childhood
okay,
memories.
okay.
I had a lot of great childhood memories.
Well, you only got like 3 minutes left, so make it.
3 minutes left.
Yeah, let's go.
Does it have to be childhood memories?
Could be any great memory that you feel like that's like one of the best.
we'll
I make memories every single day.
Oh, that is such
Yeah.
a good answer.
Yeah, I make great. That's why I do what I do. That's why it's so much to
I
talk
love
about.
that answer.
I make memories every single day.
Is that when you go through the mountains to find the dinosaurs, or just like when you're just chilling out?
Wow, you are such a hater.
Hey. No, don't worry about it. Listen,
Dinosaurs
I just
do
want to
exist
say, I want to
the
say
mind.
thank you so much for allowing me to be up here. This is a great memory.
Thank
After
you.
it's over, to be a great memory. So I can't really pinpoint what's a great memory. If you wanted me to pinpoint a great memory,
Yeah,
It's
you make
the-
so many good memories, right?
yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
that's true.
You know, I would throw it out there. I wouldn't even say it because I could say anything from the first day I was born was a great memory.
Right.
The day my children was born was a great memory. Before my mother died and she said, I love you and I'm so proud of you was an awesome
With the
memory.
moms again. Jesus Christ! Every time I say
Right.
this question,
When my grandmother told me there's, you know, matter of fact, that's a name. I'll call what my grandmother called. My grandmother used to call me Midnight Shadow. That's what my
Ooh.
X-Men name would be because I used to come
Midnight
off
Shadow.
tour and I used to come to her house.
and you go in. Oh, that's
and I used
cool.
to come to her
I
house
like
at
that.
night, and she used to be like, "This boy is always coming to my house." And I used to get off the plane because she lived in East New York, and I got off the plane at Kennedy, and I used to always come see her, and I used to come and lay in her bed.
Midnight Shadow.
Yep. And I would lay in her bed, and she would say she'd just say, "Get in," and everything would just be all
You
right.
better make that a new record.
I know, right? I like that Midnight, Shadow.
Yeah, she called me Midnight Shadow.
That is a cool.
But that's a hot new record title. You should make that a. I'm serious.
That is.
Midnight
But I got to
Shadow.
give her copyright.
Why
But
not?
she's passed away now, but I still have to give her copyright for
That's
her
right.
for her estate.
Exactly. That's what I'm about
Yeah.
to say. That's
There
what
you
I'm
go.
about to say.
And
Yeah.
with that
But
said,
that actually would be a great name.
well,
actually, for a
first of
title.
all, I want to thank you so much for coming on our show. You
Thank
have
you.
been such a gracious person. You really are.
appreciate
But also, we want to tell everybody where we can find you. The Etcetera fan page.
You can find me on the corner of www.imecetera.com. You can find me at therealetcetera.com. You can see, the Etcetera fan page, Idol Music Group, which is my actual company that
Right.
actually does. I go through all that when it comes to the films and stuff. You can actually find me on IMDb under Sean Etcetera McLean. You can
SHAWN.
SHAWN,
Yeah.
of course, and you can also now catch me on my new radio slot on BPM Beats 1 and iHeartRadio called I Am
Does it
Etcetera
all.
Radio.
He does it all.
Yes, and that comes on Friday, Saturday, Sunday from 6 to 7.
Okay.
From New York to Los Angeles with my DJ Brooklyn Rich.
Shout out to Brooklyn.
And
Thank
here comes
you.
the album. It's called Sagittarius. It's coming soon.
Oh yeah, December 10th, December 12th. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Sagittarius album.
I forgot about that.
How about you?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm
Just
sorry.
play me out right now.
I'm sorry. That's right. So
And we
please.
are out
No,
of
we're
here.
not out of here. First of all, I want to say also check out again the K. Marie Project.
Yes.
And also check him out for anything new with all that other stuff. Please, please, please. Thank you. Happy Easter to all my Greek Orthodox Christians out
Yes,
there.
happy
Happy
Easter.
And we'll see you
Big
next
shout out
week.
to the guys.
We will
Big shout
see
out
you
to my man
next
Tony
week.
Rock.
There you go.
Big shout out to Kenny Rock.
Go ahead.
Everybody, listen, God bless you all.
There you
Thank
go.
you for the support. I really do.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Get up, cause we in here and it's about to go down. We party like nobody and tear the whole flow down. Cruising in the fast lane and we ain't about to slow down. And if you didn't know before, you about to know now. Get up, cause we in here and it's about to go down. We party like nobody and tear the whole flow down.
Not it up like a big shame. The boys don't understand what the men saying, so you better whisper to your twin like they ain't saying. Now I'm back on my grizzle. I think you better back up a little empty space, right? I work these moles, I burst these hoes, I bet. Shut up.